Hi, my name is Michael Sandoval with Soul Business Solutions. Welcome to Goal Setting Strategies. For the next few minutes, we're going to go ahead and take you through some easy, effective way to set goals in your salon suite. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and share our screen into a Google Numbers sheet. So let's go ahead and take you there now. This is our Soul Business Solutions goal setting strategy sheet. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and input your name and the new goal setting month. So if we're currently in March and I'm getting ready to set my goals for April, we'll go ahead and type in April. Over to the right, you'll see that we've got some instructions. The first instruction is just what I said, type in your name and the new month that you're setting your goals for, as well as starting to enter your month's total numbers in the red shaded boxes for service, and in the green shaded boxes for retail, and the blue shaded boxes for new guests and pre-booking percentages. So you're going to enter your new monthly goals in the shaded boxes using your previous month's averages as a benchmark. So when I say benchmark, that's something that you've already done. It's something that you've already accomplished. So what we want to do is we want to exceed the benchmark. In other words, the way that you're going to continue to grow is by constantly increasing. And we're going to do that in our industry through the average service ticket and the average retail ticket. So let's get started. The first thing that we want to do is we want to enter your previous month's numbers in these shaded boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my personal numbers that I've continued to track throughout the years. And again, I'm a big goal setter, so I always want to do better, do better. I want to work smart and not so hard. So I want to increase my average service, my average retail ticket. So the first thing is the previous month's total service dollars. So last month, my total service dollars were $6,325 and hit enter. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the previous month's total number of clients. I had a total of 31 and hit enter. You can see that gives me an average service dollar per client of $204.03. The next thing that I want to do is I want to type in the total number of days that I'll be working that month. So that total number of days that I worked that month were 9. That gave me an average daily service dollar of $702.78. So now I see that I'm going to move on to my previous month's retail revenue. So the total retail dollars for the previous month, I did $224. I worked on 31 clients, which gave me an average retail dollar per client of $7.23. I still worked the total number of days working that month were 9, which gave me an average daily retail dollar of $24.89. So this is my benchmark. This is what I've already done. Now I'm going to move into the blue shaded areas, which is going to look at our previous month's new guests and our pre-booking percentage. So my previous month's pre-booking percentage was 87%. Now, if you're using Square or some other point of sale software, sometimes you can pull a report that'll give you the pre-booking percentage. If not, it's pretty easy to figure out. Really, all you would need to do would be take the number of total clients for me that pre-booked. For me, it was 27. I had 27 clients that pre-booked. You would take that 27 clients that pre-booked and divided that by the total number of clients. And there you can see I had 31. So I took 27 divided by 31 total clients. And then I would times that by 100. And that would give me the percentage of clients that pre-booked. So if you don't have a report or if your point of sale system doesn't do that, it's really easy to do with that equation. And obviously you'll be able to refer back to this video and be able to do that equation pretty simple. So now we're going to look at the previous number of clients, new clients, and the previous number of new clients that I did, I had 1. So now that I've got my previous month's service, retail, pre-booking, and new clients, I'm going to go ahead and set my goals. So I'm going to go over here to the right, and now I'm going to enter my new goals based upon my desired increases in the red shaded boxes for service. So the first thing that I see is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see use your average daily service dollar from the previous month. So I did $702.78. Now I want to do is I want to add an increase so that I have a new daily service goal. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to increase it by, let's say, maybe around at $25. So I'm going to just round up and say I want to increase my daily to $725. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the number of days that I work each week. Now, as I move into later years, I'm doing less and less clients and I'm working less and less days. So I'm currently going to be working 2 days a week. So as I put that in, you can see that's going to give me a weekly service dollar goal of 1,450. Next, I'm going to enter the number of days that I'm going to work this month. So I'm going to look at my appointment book and I'm going to see how many days I'm going to work in this next month. So as I counted up the days, I see that I'm going to be working 2 days a week, 4 weeks in the month. So that's going to give me a total number of 8 days. And that's going to give me a monthly service dollar goal of $5,800. Now we're going to move into retail. So we're going to move into the green shaded box. And I see that on average, my average daily retail dollar was $24.89. So I want to increase that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to round up and I'm going to say, I think I can do $30. So now I can see that I'm still working 2 days a week. So that's going to give me a weekly retail dollar goal of $60. I can also see that I'm going to be working 8 days this month, which is going to give me a monthly retail dollar goal of $240. So you can see I'm gradually progressing, and gradually progressing is the direction that we want you to go. If you set your goal too high, you probably might not reach your goal, or you're going to think, I got to take more clients. So again, working harder and not as smart. Remember, we want to increase the average. So great ways that we can do that is by add-on services or services that don't take a lot of time or a lot of effort. So I'm a hairstylist. If I do hair color, I may want to incorporate a service called eyebrow color and have my clients have their eyebrow color match their hair color. So what does that take? It takes a little eyebrow brush in a few moments and paint it on and maybe charge her $15 for that service. So there's simple ways to be able to increase your average service dollar pretty simply, right? Without making a lot of effort. So that's just one quick suggestion for the hairstylists. Next, we're going to move into our blue shaded areas, which now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our pre-booking goals. So I see that my benchmark, or what I've already been able to do, is 87%. So let's go ahead and now I'm going to go ahead and I think I can take that to 90%. So that's going to be my goal going into this next month is I'm going to try to get 90% of my clients to pre-book. That way I ensure that my book is always full. And again, I'm going to have the dialogue with each guest that sits in my chair to let them know that since I only work 2 days a week and those days get booked pretty fast, it's important that they go ahead and pre-book today. So let's get it on the book and be sure that you have a cancellation policy in place. And if you don't have that, well, Soul Business Solutions can provide that for you on our app in the pre-made forms. So if you don't have one of those, that's a great place to go and access that. Next, we're going to go ahead and move into the number of new clients for our goal. Now, I'm not really searching for a lot of new clients because, again, I'm trying to work less days, less hours in those days. So I'm going to go ahead and just put two because I think always having a new guest is refreshing. It keeps me on my game. It allows me to have great consultation skills with my clients, whether they're repeat clients or they're clients that are new. And again, if you need a consultation form, you can find that in our tools and resources of our Soul Business Solutions app. So if you need a form, there's one that's pre-made and set and ready for you to go. So here we go. So now I've got all my new goals set. So this is my goal setting strategy. I'm going to have a daily service dollar goal of $725. I'm going to have a weekly service dollar goal, which again, I'm working 2 days a week, which equals out to $1,450. You can see that I'm working 8 days this month, which is going to give me a monthly service dollar goal of $5,800. As I move into my retail, I can see that my new daily retail dollar goal is going to be $30. And again, working 2 days a week, which is going to give me a weekly retail dollar goal of $60. I'm working 8 days this next month, which is going to give me a monthly retail dollar goal of $240. And just a note, a great way to help to increase your average weekly retail goal would be to maybe have a retail promotion. And you can always go to the app and talk to Saul. Saul will give you the information that you need and some suggestions as to how you can actually create a retail promotion. So Soul is going to be your new best friend. He's going to be the guide by your side, and he's your AI coach that's available to you 24/7. That takes us into our new pre-booking goal of 90% and our new client goal of two for the month. And again, that's going to take us to our goal setting strategy. If I reach these goals, then I'll be able to go ahead and use these as my new benchmark. And as I move into the next month, I'll be able to gradually continue to increase it. So that's a little bit about how you can set a goal setting strategy with Soul Business Solutions. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Obviously, you can refer back to this on our YouTube page and be sure, and if you don't already have been signed up with sbscoaches.com, go there, subscribe, and you'll be able to use all the resources and tools that we have to offer. For now, my name is Michael Sandoval. I'm your coach, Sandy, and it's been a pleasure spending a few minutes with you on how to set some goals and how to have a great strategy. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Bye now.